Days of Our Lives Friday, June 28 spoilers, Stefan's oath to Gabby. Eric's revelation for Nicole, EJ and Rafe join forces. Bonnie's double marriage pitch. Brady suspects Theresa snooped in Greece. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, June 28. Reveal that Paulina Price will break some bad news to Abe Carver. Channel DiMera suffered a confinement and is condemning Paulina for exposing her future child to radiation. So Paulina will give Abe updates on all that. Once Paulina opens up about the awful guilt she's feeling, Abe will do his stylish to console her. There's no evidence that the radiation exposure is the reason Channel lost her baby, but Andy might point out that Channel is looking for ways to lash out right now. Over with EJ DiMera and Rafe Hernandez, they'll join forces in expedients of tracking down Melinda Trask and getting their hands on Clyde Weston's Black Book. Days observers know Melinda is holding that book hostage, but it's the only path to Gabby Hernandez DiMera's freedom since the judge won't subscribe off on her release without it. Nonetheless, Stefan DiMera has been delivering some fierce pitfalls and showing EJ he means business, so he feels confident his family's going to make this be ASAP. As a result, Days spoilers say Stefan will make an emotional oath to Gabby. Sherry Jimenez just popped up as Gabby for Thursday's thriller, but Days of Our Lives suckers will get to see a lot further of her in Friday's occasion. Stefan will partake a kiss with Gabby and explain that her freedom is really passing this time. Gabby may be reluctant to get her expedients up, but Stefan will contend that she's coming home in the veritably near future. Days spoilers say Gabby will indeed have a happy homecoming soon, so stay tuned to see her scenes beyond captivity walls during the week of July 1 to 5. Meanwhile, Eric Brady may admit to Nicole DiMera that it's just too painful to be around Jude DiMera, aka Jude Brady right now. Eric commended in Roman Brady about that and is now milling over the possibility of moving down from Salem, but nothing is set in gravestone just yet. Indeed so, Eric may want to give Nicole a heads up and let her know that he just can't handle being around Jude when his injuries are so fresh. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Eric will come up with a firmer plan to leave Salem laterally, so stick with us for prognostications on his coming moves. Days of Our Lives Bonnie's double marriage pitch. Brady suspects Theresa snooped in Greece. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Thursday, June 27, reveals that Theresa Donovan tried to talk Sarah Horton out of transferring Xander Cook's mama a marriage assignation since a raging alcoholic like her could be a loose cannon. Sarah stood her ground, so Theresa offered to help stuff envelopes and managed to swipe Fiona Cook's assignation. Bonnie Kiriakis suggested Sarah and Theresa should have a double marriage, but neither bridegroom was veritably enthusiastic about the idea, especially since Xander and Alex Kiriakis didn't get on. Latterly, Bonnie set up Fiona's assignation in the trash and assumed Sarah let Theresa get inside her head. That led to Bonnie deciding she'd put Fiona's assignation in the correspondence herself since she felt Sarah would be thankful in the end. At Basic Black on Thursday's day's occasion, Brady Black advised Alex that Theresa could be after his plutocrat, but Alex refocused out that she was interested in him before his benediction. Still, Brady allowed back to Theresa being alone with Victor Kiriakis' briefcase in Greece and suggested she could have browsed at the will. Alex refused to believe Theresa was playing him all this time, so he called Brady's proposition trash and advised him not to mention it again, especially in front of Theresa. Once Theresa showed up, Brady complimented her on the engagement and admired Alex's wishes by not participating his proposition. At the cantina on Thursday's day's occasion, Eric Brady called Nicole DiMera to check on her since he didn't plan on coming to the office moment. Eric still wanted to see how Nicole was doing later all the Holly Jonas and Tate Black drama. Nicole was thankful to Eric, so he let her know that he'd always be there for her as well as Holly. Subsequently, Eric admitted to Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, that he was looking at job openings outside of Salem since it was too hard to be around Jude DiMera, aka Jude Brady. Eric suggested about effects being complicated with Nicole too, so he was seriously considering a major move, though he assured Roman that nothing was set in gravestone yet. At The Spectator, Xander told Nicole that he was glad she got Jude back, but he acted like this must be Eric's worst agony. Nicole refocused out this was the alternate child Eric had lost, so Xander conceded that the first one happened due to his baby exchange. Still, Xander allowed Nicole was a fraud since she had her own baby stealing history. That led to Nicole and Xander throwing indeed more once offenses in each other's faces. Effects calmed down. Formerly, Xander opened up about his parents laterally. Xander mentioned that his mama was done with him after he started getting into trouble with the law, but Victor came to his deliverance and came a tutor, which Fiona didn't like. After Xander's pater passed down, his mama began drinking heavily to numb her pain. Xander suggested it was like losing both parents, so Nicole thanked him for participating since it nearly made him feel mortal. While Xander met up with Sarah in the city forecourt, Eric paid Nicole a visit at the Spectator and admitted he'd commodity to tell her. At the Demira Man's on Thursday's day's occasion, E.J. Demira had updates on Gabby Hernandez Demira's case and participated them with Stefan Demira. The good news was the judge was open to E.J.'s argument about Gil Carter being the further probable male factor of Lyshan's demise. The bad news was the judge refused to subscribe off on Gabby's release, grounded on the photocopies of Clyde Weston's Black Book. The judge wanted the real thing rather, which was a problem since Melinda Trask was holding that Black Book hostage and had faded. EJ refocused out that Melinda wasn't taking his calls, which was a surprise since he stole her job. Stefan prompted EJ to give Melinda the impunity she'd been asking for regarding the Jude situation. EJ expostulated since he didn't know how to explain that to Nicole, but Stefan acted like that wasn't his problem. Still, also Stefan made it clear that the maternity verity would come out and EJ would lose his family if EJ didn't get Gabby out of captivity moment. Once EJ was alone, he called Rafe Hernandez for help with Melinda while Stefan headed to Statesville. Gabby appeared in the visiting area, so Stefan lit up when he saw her and saluted her by name. Our Days of Our Lives prognostications point to Stefan and Gabby facing further obstacles thanks to his Ava Vitali treason. So stay tuned to see the issues that are still to come. Fortunately, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Gabby and Stefan will have a reason to celebrate in the meantime thanks to her forthcoming freedom. Days of Our Lives spoilers July 1 Stefan reunites with Gabby. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, July 1 kick off the alternate month of summer with Gabby back in Stefan's arms, as EJ takes way to ensure Melinda allows her to stay there. Stefan allowed he'd everything under control. He blackmailed EJ into getting his district attorney job back from Paulina so EJ could set Gabby free. Now Stefan is eager to tell Gabby the good news. At the same time, EJ struggles to move Melinda to part with a piece of substantiation that will clear Gabby's name for good. Holly and Tate are induced that the world is against their Romeo and Juliet position love, especially those nightmare grown-ups who don't flash back what it's like to be youthful, who have no way been in love, and who have nothing in their empty lives except ruining Holly and Tate's. But also again, when it comes to getting their way, they aren't against whining to those same grown-ups. Holly goes to Eric with pleas to intermediate with Nicole as Tate asks the same of Brady with Theresa overgrown. Ups are weird and terrible and lame except when they can do commodity for you. Also, they are okay. Now that Stefan is about to be reunited with his woman, Ava can't help feeling shamefaced about sleeping with a Joe while the woman he loves was in captivity. Kristen tells her not to sweat it. Effects be? Okay, this is Salem. No bone is faithful. It's not like Gabby is as pristine as the driven snow. Just move on. Nothing has to know. This is Salem. We're each so good at keeping secrets. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.